Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be making these light and fluffy vanilla cupcakes with the perfect buttercream. Let's dive right into it. First thing, I will sift my dry ingredients, flour, salt and baking powder, so that once I get mixed in, I just go straight through. Next up, I am building the wet ingredients. I am creaming together butter and sugar until it becomes white in color or close to white as possible. Increases in volume, which means that it becomes twice the size and very aerated. Give this a really good mix before adding in the eggs one by one. If the eggs are added more than one at a time, the butter and sugar will split. So it is important to add them one at a time, giving the butter time to soak up the eggs. And this must be at room temperature. Mix this again with a spoon to ensure that there's no eggs at the bottom settling before you add the vanilla. I am now going to add my flour into thirds as well as my milk and water. I am going to do this interchangeably. I am going to start with the dry ingredients and end with the wet. I am not mixing in the flour with the mixer. I am going to use a spoon because the mixer gives you a very dry cake. The spoon tends to control how much air goes into the batter. This recipe yields exactly 12 cupcakes at 1.5 ounce per cupcake. Add the cupcake liners into the cupcake pan and add equal amounts of batter. Heat the pan on the counter for a few times and then you're going to bake these at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. In this bowl I have some simple syrup, and the recipe for this will be in the description box below. I will go ahead and brush the top of my beautiful cupcakes with simple syrup to lock in the moisture. For the buttercream, beat the butter at high speed until it increases in volume and the butter becomes very pale. Give this a really good mix before you add in the powdered sugar. The recipe for this will be in the description box below, as well as the recipe for the vanilla cake. If you have not subscribed to this channel as yet, please click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, the like button, and drop a comment below. I am mixing all the powdered sugar in with a spoon before I put on the mixer and mix it to incorporate more air. After this, I am going to go in with just a little bit of salt, some whipping cream and vanilla. Then I am going to add some icing white to change the color of my icing to white. If you don't have icing white, it is totally okay to leave the buttercream as is. The icing white is just to change the color, but the texture, the taste, and everything else remains. Once the buttercream holds on to the spoon when you lift it up without it falling off, it's ready to pipe. It's stable enough to pipe. As you saw in the beginning of the video, these cupcakes are going to be pink and green. I am going to be using more pink than green because I have a certain design that I am looking for on a certain color scheme. This green, I use a bit of lemon yellow and leaf green and created a mixture. Whenever I am doing swirl colors, I like to have control over my color scheme, and what I normally do is to put my colors on a plastic wrap and roll it, then place it into my piping bag, just like this. The pattern that I am looking for is to have just a streak of green, more pink, and more white than the pink. Roll the buttercream into a log, spin the ends, cut off only one of the ends and place it into a piping bag with a tip. These are going to be filled cupcakes. To accomplish this, we'll pipe around the end of the cupcakes and overlap and come up as if you were going to go up a mountain. These cupcakes look so beautiful. Remember, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please click the notification bell. Please subscribe to the channel, click the like button, and drop a comment below. If you have a recipe that you would want to learn, please comment in the comment section, and when I do that recipe, I will give you a shout out. Now it's time for my favorite part, taste test, and let's see what they look like on the inside. Thank you for watching, and join me again on another good day for another great recipe.